Good morning, everyone. Let me just set these up. I've not even got anything set up. Excuse the way I look. I say this every time, don't I? I'm just a hot mess at the moment. I was away taking the car. The car through is away getting MOT today. So while I've no vehicle, I thought I would get an ironing done because I really need to. I plug that in. I haven't even got the laptop set up or anything, so let me first of all put water in my iron. I've got 2 box tubs of ironing to get done, and it really needs done. Peter is watching the hooligans. Ashley, my gorgeous Ashley, good morning, good morning. I can hear barking. She's a terror. She can get up on my bed now. It's a full-time thing. Right, wait a minute to get the chap. Do you know what I'm watching now? It's dark. It's called The Reckoning, and it's all about Jimmy Savile. I've just started watching it, but it's quite triggering, so maybe it's not for everybody to watch. Right, let me get my chat, and then I can see. There we go. God, I'm a hot mess. Anyway, I'll be better on Saturday. Ella, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I'm doing good. I'm doing good today. As I say, I've got all this iron that really needs to get done. So it's a perfect opportunity to get it all done. And then I'll be happy. And I forgot all about that I had this. This is expensive stuff too. So I'm going to be using this. It's orange and bergamot. It's my molten brown. Where are we with the thing? It's my molten brown stuff. And this is my most favourite molten brown. Is the orange and bergamot. I also like the ginger lily. But I forgot I had that. So let's get it used on my pyjamas so I smell like a dream come true after my shower tonight. That's what I'm going to do. Belinda, good morning. It's not on Netflix, it's on BBC iPlayer. It's on BBC iPlayer. I've just started it, but as I say, it's probably not for everybody. It's a bit triggering, to be honest, and very, very dark. But it was James Coogan, I think his name is, that plays the role, and he plays the role really good. He plays Savile really, really good. But the thing that a lot of the survivors and myself think is I'm just so angry that he died without getting caught or getting punished. Do you know what I mean? Yes, my craft videos. How are you, my lovely? Yes, my craft videos. I hope you're doing good. Oh, that smells lovely. I'm going to smell amazing. I've got my wee grandson some of his stuff. Look, pumpkin. I'm going to iron this. She's come undone. How are you? I am good. Busy. The days, the weeks are flying in, actually. The weeks. But I suppose that's a good thing. But on the other side, listen, my oxygen's not that great. The new. I don't know how Godfrey got me my wee oxygen detector. I've been feeling quite breathless. And I done a test this morning. I'm in the 80s, which isn't good. So I'm hoping it's nothing to do with this nodule in my lungs. But I'll always have that fear. In fact, I was talking to my brother yesterday, you know how he's also got cancer. His cancer's still there and everything, but at least it's not getting bigger. They're managing to keep it from growing. He was talking to me yesterday, and he was saying the exact same, that I think he's pretty sore now or something, and the first thing he thinks about is, you know, the cancer spreading. So I eventually know what stage my cancer was. See, they never told me what stage my cancer was. So mine must have been stage 4, because my cancer had spread from the original tumour to other places in my body, like my armpit and stuff. So that's what I had. I didn't know. People would ask me what stage was it, and I was like, I don't know. Nobody ever said to me. Is Daisy in the doorway? Listen. I tell you, Daisy she's a whirlwind, but my God, I love her so much already. You might see her again. She's hilarious and stuff. Listen, I forgot how fast puppies are. Do you hear this? How fast that she is. But they now, they're still not getting on the best, Poppy and Daisy. We're still working on getting them to play with toys together and stuff like that. What can you do? I suppose it's going to take time. Thank you, Minecraft video. Yeah, he's doing good. He's going to be down for his Halloween soon. We're going to have a wee Halloween night. And I bought test tubes for like shots. And I'm going to buy a bottle of Monk's wine. I'm going to have that on the table, like wee shot. Well, it's going to be a great night. We had a good time the last time. We'll probably dress up again. This Saturday I'm going to do your Halloween makeup. So I don't know what I'm going to make. He's maybe a butterfly or something. I don't know. What do you fancy being? What would you like to be for your Halloween? And I'll see if I can do that kind of makeup for you on Saturday. I was looking back in some of the photos in my Halloween makeup, and there was one I done. It was like half my face was like a pumpkin and half the face was normal. A ghost, maybe. Listen to the barking, the cheekiness in there. She's so cheeky. But oh my God, she's just got that kind of face that you laugh. But do you know what's happened now? Wait, I tell you. Do you like a pumpkin? She's getting under the table in the living room. She's getting under the table in the living room. And she's sitting under there, and you can hear her going and growling and stuff. And then the next thing, her wee face pokes out from under the table and then goes back in. And it's like whack-a-mole. It looks like whack-a-mole, but it's whack-a-jack. So that's the game that's happening in this house, whack-a-jack. Although there's no whacking happening, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious just seeing her wee face peeking out. And you just never know where the face is going to be. you just never know. It's just, and she gets, listen, the speed she gets under that table. I did try blocking the table, but anybody that's had Jack Russells know. Jack Russells like to dig. That's when Jack Russells were bred for like catching rats and stuff like that. Jack Russells love a bit of digging. So she digs and she's under the table, so there's no point. Listen to the barking in there. There's Poppy. I wonder if you'll see Daisy at the back of me. There's Daisy, look. Do you see her background? Do you see them? This is my life right now. I was in getting some coat hangers for my wardrobe, and the next thing I turn on, she's on the bed. Here's my craft video. Thank you so much for coming in and spending some time with me. I love seeing your wee face in here, and have a great day. Look at the background of me. Do you see this? See what's happening in the background? Listen. This is going to be my videos from now on. There's going to be shenanigans in the background of my videos, isn't there? See, trying to get a quiet moment. But I'm definitely, my breathing's not very good. I was talking to Amanda, but didn't tell Amanda, I don't want them worrying about me. But it's definitely not very good. Definitely. Oh my goodness, wait, you see these? These are just cute as hell. See, he goes with his wee jumper, look at his wee trousers. And they great, a wee pumpkin angel. Guys, he copies everything now. He copies everything. So with me, he copies. He goes about like that. Not how I've got a bad back. Oh, he goes up and he goes. Oh God, oh God. He walks about like that, and that's me. He's imitating his grana, right? With poor Sophie. Sophie was sick the other morning. So he's going about going like that, and that's Sophie. And Peter makes a funny wee sound, and he tries to imitate, so that's the stage he's at. He's trying to copy everything that we do. He's hilarious. So, although my life is absolutely busy at the moment, is busy with lovely things. Yes, Martin. Yes, Martingo Pink has got the most amazing skates. I'll tell you that right now. Yes, Martin Pink. How are the skates doing? They're you. These skates just suit you, don't they? The colour of them and that. They're just you. They just suit you. Can you imagine? I wouldn't be able to wear skates now having the bloody metal rod down the leg, but see, it's not just down my leg, the metal rod. There's a pin in my ankle, and it goes all the way down my foot as well. So, I can't wear skates. I used to love my skates as well as a kid. I loved them. I love my you feel free when you're roller skating, don't you? Are they good? Oh, good. I'm glad they're good. I'm glad they're good. You will look amazing. You'll look like a proper skater in them. See my background? You'll probably see the shenanigans happening. You'll probably see the shenanigans in the background. I'm glad I got my carpet washer. It's been firing up every day with the PP situation. All of a sudden, there's PP on my floor. Listen to that. Is she under the table? Is she doing whacker jack? She's cheeky as hell under the table. She loves it though because she knows we can't really get under the table. But seeing it, I'm going to need to try and get it in video for you. See her wee face poking out is hilarious. So we've had terrible flooding weather. We've had severe flooding warnings and stuff like that. It's all happening. And it's still raining. My grass was needing the last cut, do you know what I mean? But it looks as if it's not going to get the last cut because you can't mow your grass in that. What's happening now? All I can see in the background of my video is her. I'm trying to get the two of them to play. Wait a minute, I get a drink. Efron, hello, good morning, good morning. Oh, yes, she's got the face of an angel, but she's a terror. She can snap your face within a second. You can be sitting, kissing and cuddling her, and the next thing your lips getting bit. I love it. Look, I love a cheeky Jack Russell. It's the same as children. I love a cheeky child as well. But there's cheeky and there's bad behaved. Like I tell you, this was happened to us the very first time we went to Florida, and the girls were small, right? And we brought up our children to say please and thank you and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Just general manners we taught our kids. And we never battered our kids or anything like that, you know what I mean? But we reward them when they're good and take things away when they're bad, that kind of thing. And we had went to Florida. And we went to Pizza Planet, you know how in Toy Story there's the Pizza Planet that they go to? Well, in it was MGM Studios it was called at the time. It's Hollywood Studios now. They probably still have it, Pizza Planet. We thought we'll take the kids there. So my kids, we're sitting at the table and I say to them, what would you like? And they were like, we'd like this pizza and stuff like that. And here at the other table it's all kicking off, right? Between a mum and dad and a boy. The boy, look at them in the background. The boy was about, the boy must have been about 8 or 9 or something like that, right? And he's at the table and the mum and dad are going, now, sit down here. And he's going, I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here. And he was going, ah. And they're going, come on now, sit at the table nicely. He's going, I don't want to sit nicely. He was doing all that, right? And we were looking at him like that. And the parents were going, come on now, Jonathan. Jonathan, sit nice at the table. He's going, I don't want to sit it. And he was taking a full-on tantrum like this, right? So then, if that wasn't, we're still looking like this. If that wasn't bad enough, he was going, I want to sit over there. I want to sit over there. The boy gets on the floor and starts beating hell at the ground. I don't want it. He's like that. I thought, see, for us, if that was to kick off, it'd be right, let's go back home. No more Pizza Planet today. We're just going home and that's it. The day's done. That's it. The mum and Dad moved to another table. Now, I know some people have got special needs and stuff like that, right? But that'd have been it for me. I'd have been, right, that's it. We're not getting a pizza now, let's go back to the room. Good morning, my open-minded, good morning. But yeah. But my girls were looking, because they would never have done that. They would have never have done it. It's kicking off, isn't it? What's happening now? Where are the two of them? Is there one under my seat?
Yeah.
Is there one there? The house is full of Jack Russells. Jack Russells everywhere. So there's Cheeky and then there's Rude. I always bring my kids up with manners. I mean, please and thank you. It takes nothing to teach them that, and it's courtesy. Even now when I'm in the checkout and stuff like that, I say please and thank you. But there is a lady that I'm not happy with in Asda. And I saw her the other morning and I was like, she was one of the workers, and I was at the self-service checkout. I ate the bloody things. And my machine had said unexpected item in bagging area or something like that, and I was like, what? And it kept saying it, so I shouted this woman out, and she went, you've only scanned one packet of sausages, right? And I had two. And I was like, I says, I can't hear the beep off that machine, right? I wasn't trying to steal them or nothing like that. So anyway, the machine F's up again, and she was away up there, another woman was up there, and I went, excuse me, and the same woman behind, I never seen her behind me, she went, look, I'm already doing this way a till, if you just wait a minute. Right, so I said nothing, and I was like, okay. She comes and fixes the machine, and I kind of scanned on her a couple of things, and my blood was boiling. So when she passed me, I said, look, I said, I never seen you behind me or anything like that. I says, I wasn't trying to be rude to you. She went, I was fixing the other checkout. Right, so I don't like her. I'm not going to lie, she's not my favourite. She's not my favourite. That was rude. I felt as if she was just being very, very rude. Do you know what I mean? And then the other day I was in, and my machine again was like unexpected item or something like that, wrong weight or something. And she came out, and I never even said hello or thank you to her because I'm not happy with her. Yeah, Belinda, wasn't it? That wee boy, that was like, we would have just, that's it, party's over, we're going home. Jenny, good morning, Jenny. Yes, Sky came on the other day, so she did, she's come undone. She's living her best life, so she is. She's doing really good. She's doing amazing. The self-service checkout, open-minded, I hate the bloody things, the self-service checkout. Do you know what I mean? I hate them because say you do it, like me with that packet of sausages. Now, can you imagine me going through, taking them out and the machine's going off or something, and I'm like, I've just spent £100 in shopping, and they're thinking I'm stealing a pound worth of sausages or something like that. Aye, I'm not a fan in the self-service checkouts. I hate them, in fact. Unexpected item in the bagging area. And I'm like, shut up. Do you still want to continue? Aye, I'm F's sake. I hate them. And it's all just to cut down in workers' salary, that's what it is. But this particular lady up there, she was very rude, I felt she was rude to me. And there was no need for it, because I'm always nice to them. I always say nice things to people up there, so I'm not a fan of her. And I think the feeling's mutual. She doesn't. I can tell she doesn't like me either. I don't know if it's my pink hair or my piercings or something. She just doesn't like me. Well, see, some people don't. Yes, Elfron, they're everywhere. All these self-service checkouts. They're it's a shame that people have lost their jobs to computers these days. Do you know what I mean? And see the normal checkouts with a checkout operator. I like when they're, because I put all my stuff up on the belt, and then it's their responsibility to make sure everything's put through properly. And some people like me, I panic sometimes, see when it's like unexpected item in the bagging area. I'm like, what the hell? So, I don't like that. I hate the self-service checkouts. They're annoying. And I feel like shouting, shut up, like that to them. This woman, she was very, very rude to me, open-minded, and I wasn't being rude to her. And then, you know, she walked away and I never said anything. But my mind was turned. I thought, I'm going to need to say something because it's bothering me. And I did. Here, I don't know if I ever told you about the lady at the swimming. Again, I've had to put up with like prejudice my whole life. A lot of people have been in the same boat as me. Because looking at me, you think there's absolutely nothing wrong with her, right? Because I don't complain that much, and I don't divulge everything that's wrong with me to people that I've just met and stuff like that. I don't go into all my medical background with folk, right? But you know, I've been in hospitals since I was 6 months old. If I was 6 months old, that was it. I've been in and out of hospitals, spending weeks in hospitals, getting all tests done, bit of bones removed, you know, dye injected in me, injections up my spine. I've been through the mills, right, with a lot of stuff, my whole life, basically. And with my back, like I've got scoliosis in my back, pretty bad. And my leg, right, is pretty bad. So sometimes days are worse than others. But see, if I'm walking any distance, I take my wee stick with me. And it helps because it gives me something to lean on, right? It gives me something to lean on. But see, when I'm in here, I can walk about here no bother, because I'm not walking like a far distance, so I'm fine without my stick when I'm in about the house and stuff like that. So I had just joined the swimming up the road, and it's a bit hoity-toity, you know, a bit posh up there. And there's only a short distance between the car park and the actual swimming, so I didn't bother with my stick. So I parked. No, actually I did. I took my stick in with me, and then I left it in the changing room, and then I would go walking out to the pool, right, because it's not that far. So I'd been doing this for a while, parking my car, taking my stick out, walking up with my stick, going into the changing rooms, leaving the stick in the changing rooms, and walking to the pool without the stick. So this one day I was up, and this woman had said to me, we were all just talking about how you need your stick to come into the swimming, but then you can leave it in the changing room and come out to the pool. Does it help you or something, the pool, right? And I said, I don't really need it for like short distances. She went, oh, like that. So she kept swimming, right? So I swam a few lengths. My blood started boiling at this point, right? One, because I thought, oh, they're all talking about me. They're all talking about me, right? They know nothing about me, and they're all talking about me. So I done a couple of lengths, and then I had to stop her. And I said to her, excuse me, I said, I take it these have all been like talking about me. I says, look, I don't really go into it all, but I'll tell you, I've got a metal rod down my leg, so I have. And my whole life, I've been in and out of hospitals, and I've had people pointing the finger at me and watching me and doing all this and all that. I says, but I don't feel comfortable about you and everybody talking about me. I says, when you don't know everything about my medical history. I says to her, I've been in and out of hospitals my whole life. I says, I've got scoliosis, I've got metal rod in my spine, I've had cancer, I've had all this. I says, and on top of that, I says, I've got people that are looking at me and judging me. She went, oh, no, we didn't mean it like that. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry that I said something now. I'm sorry that I said something now. Oh, we didn't mean it like that, but we're just curious. And you know what's been happening, and we're going, how's she doing that? I shouldn't need to, as soon as I meet somebody, go into my whole medical thing about the things. I know there is some people that kid on that they're thingy, right? But I've got all this stuff around with me, and I don't tell people because I really don't want to have to tell everybody my bloody, all my medical records. Look at the speed behind me. I had to say something because no, I couldn't leave that. But the point was that they were all talking about me. Oh, look at her. They know nothing. They know nothing about me. But this is the kind of prejudice that people, disabled people, other people get. And I try. Well, I don't judge MD. I don't judge MD. See, MD that's parked in a disabled parking spot, and you can't physically see anything wrong with them. They could have an underlying problem. They could take seizures. They could do all sorts of stuff, right? You don't know, and you're not a doctor. They've not got a badge for nothing, right? You don't get a blue badge for nothing. You've got to show your medical records, and they say, right, this person needs a spot close to the store. And it's the most horrible feeling that I don't want to have anything wrong with me. I really don't want to be. I don't want things wrong with me. I would just want to be normal. I don't want things wrong with me. And then you've got these people treating you like that. It makes you. Do you know what? It makes me feel a way back when I was a wee girl and I was getting like bullied at school and stuff like that. That's the way it feels. But it's adult bullying. It's adult bullying. It's people that don't know. So I had to nip that in the bud as well. I couldn't there's no way I would have been able to enjoy my swimming without pulling that woman up. Oh no, we weren't we weren't meaning it like that. No, they weren't meaning it like that. You weren't meaning it like that. You just feel embarrassed to know that I've called you out on it. A-holes. I know, it's my can you believe it? This is the kind of stuff, nearly swore, that I've had to deal with my whole bloody life. And my whole life I've just wanted to be normal. I've always just, I didn't want to have to go to hospitals. I didn't want to get all this stuff done. But there you are. I did get it all done and I got on with my life, and I try not to point out the things that are wrong with me. You still get a-holes judging you. It does my head in. It really does. But it's not just me, other people have had similar situations. Especially, the best one ever was the look in people's faces when I had my wheelchair. And see you putting my leg down after getting a metal rod shoved up your bone and doing your foot. I'm telling you, it's burning hot and it's sore, right? It's really painful just to put your foot on the ground. So I was able to get out my car, walk the short distance from the front of my car to the back to get my wheelchair out, fix it up, lock the car door, and sit in my wheelchair, and away I would go shopping. And people would be looking at me as if they've just seen an absolute miracle. Look, we've just seen a miracle. That lady's walked out her car to get a wheelchair and sat in it and away. We've seen a miracle today. Again, you want to go into your whole medical, and you shouldn't need to go into your whole bloody medical record about it, but there you go. I hate it. I hate that in this day and age you still get that done, but there you are. It still happens. That's my head on. As if Andy wants to be in a wheelchair. I had to swallow my pride going into that bloody thing. I had to swallow my pride to get into the wheelchair. But it was either in the wheelchair without any pain, enjoying being able to go round the shops. It was like freedom. I could go and I could browse in the shops without pain. And yet you've got people still thinking, oh, look at her pretending. Oh my God, open mind. So it's the same there in Canada what it is here. Some people are just rude as F. Some people are just so rude. Do you hear all the shenanigans happening in there? But see, this is it. You don't know people's circumstances. That's how I see somebody coming out a disabled parking spot and they look fine, but you don't know what's underlying. You don't just get the badges, the blue badges for nothing. You don't just give them out willy-nilly. There's got to be something wrong. And a lot of people don't want to talk about their stuff. I talk about mine's on here because I think, see, if I'm talking about it, then there's other people out there that can have similar problems and they're able to talk about it. You know, instead of covering it up like a wee dirty secret or something like that. But my whole life has been people discriminating and doing stuff like that to me. And me feeling less human than everybody else. That's the way you feel. I feel less human. I'm not a real person. It's horrible. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. But I do know there is a lot of people that are at it. I do know there's a lot of people that do pretend there's stuff wrong with them. But I've got my spine's. I mean, there's my spine's bent. I've got a metal rod in my leg. You know, I've had breast cancer There's no, oh, she's faking it. No, really. I've got x-rays. Do you want to see the x-rays? Is she in the background? Yeah. Yes, Martin Lopez, I love all of you. You have no idea. Well, I think you do, because I talked to you on a Friday, Saturday. You mean the world to me. And I like to be able to tell you my story, because, so, as I say, some people, even my cancer battle, mine's will only be the same as other people's, but if there's somebody to talk about it, then maybe somebody else that's frightened or doesn't have anybody to talk to can see it's okay. It's okay to have things wrong with you. It's all right. It doesn't mean that you're no a good person or that you're less than human. You know, that's because that's sometimes the way you feel, or I feel. But it's good to be able to talk about things like that with you. She's crazy and she's got some energy. I love her to bits. Oh my God, I'm in love with that wee Poppy. I can't wait for the day that Poppy and Daisy are playing together. What the hell have I done with my bedding's so early? Look at this. This is a shambles, this. Where's the other end? The F. That guy's to fix this. What mess? I can see it in the background. What's going on out there? You see her in the background? She's got bigger. She's got bigger. I know, Molly. Good morning, Molly. There's zoomies all day long. And I'll need to get a video of her going under the table. It's hilarious. I say it's like whack-a-mole, only it's like whack-a-jack. Her wee face comes poking out. You don't know where her face is going to be. It just pokes out from underneath the table. And that's another thing about pets. Pets don't care if you're disabled. Pets don't care if you're rich. Pets don't care. They love you, so they do. The wee animals love you. It doesn't matter what animal you've got. Like a wee CAT or even like wee hamsters and stuff like that. They rely on you, they love you. And that's a beautiful feeling. That's absolutely a wonderful feeling, the love. Well, I had a problem with my iron, and I've told you about it before. I don't, well, saying that sometimes a day still iron my knickers, right? I know that's probably too much information, but there was a time that I ironed every single night, like for a couple hours every night. I would iron everything. I would iron the towels, I would iron socks, I would iron knickers, I would iron everything like that. Would get ironed, and I would be doing it every single night. It was kind of a habit that I had got into, and it got so bad that my fingers ended up going numb, and I was getting no feeling in my finger. What the hell? This is all bunched up again at the bottom. I was doing something bad to my wrists, and I couldn't feel my fingertips and stuff like that because I was ironing so much. So now I just iron when I really need to. But I still like to do my bedding, and I still like to sometimes do my knickers. Because it's just a nice feeling when you come out of the bath and it's a nice pair of ironed knickers. Yeah. You know, I don't see, I'm weird. I'm a weird person. I like that. I like my nice iron drawers. I feel comfortable in them. But sometimes it's good, therapeutic. Do you know what else is therapeutic that I'm loving right now? The carpet washer. That is satisfying as hell. I'll maybe do an ASMR video on that, but it's really loud, so I'd turn the volume down a bit. But it's something dead therapeutic about squishing the carpet, right? Squish, and then you soak all the water up, and you like that, and see if it comes up dirty water. It's dead. I'm like, this is great fun. But I get like that with cleaning products. Aquaman's, look, there he's there. Look, he's a shadowy of the man, and he's got a lot of lipstick on his face now. Look, his body's starting to go. Look, see him halving into. Listen, I've wore the man out. What can I say? I've had him a few years. That's the power I've got with me gentlemen. After a couple of years, they end up like, Aquaman over there, don't we? Jason. You know, I forget sometimes he's in there, and like repair guys and stuff come into the house and they're like, talking about repair guys, wait, I'll show you I've sent a video to the arseholes. Look at my ceiling. The water was peeing through it the other day, and it's so close to that light fixture. I've been asking them for ages to get that fixed. The last time they were like, oh, we need a cherry picker. That's a big like van thing. Oh, we need that to go up there and fix that. Right, so I've now sent them a video of it, saying about the water coming through my ceiling and stuff like that, and I've been waiting all this time to get it fixed, and it's still not fixed, and that is dangerous because it's next to a light fixture. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Do you know what I like to? I'm going to the newspapers. Going to the newspapers wouldn't be interested, but I like to say that to them. I'm going to the news. You don't fix it, I'm going to the newspapers. I'm tailing on these. I'm going grass. What do you call it? We call it somebody's grassing. See if somebody's like I know in America it's like a snitch they call it. We call it a grass here in the UK. Stop grassing. I know. Isn't it terrible? Isn't it terrible what sometimes people have got to live with? Listen, it doesn't. The only thing is, it's a horrible shambles. It's a mess. So I'm going to say to them, I want that fixed. And can you do a wee paint job and stuff? I need that painted while the guys are in, or girls, whoever it may be. But it needs done because I worry about. That's the thing I worry about. I worry about the bloody roof coming in. And we know what it is. There's a pole on my roof that's got a satellite dish on it. And in the wind it moves about. Is she still in the background? Hello, my cookie pie. Do you see her? Come here, darling. Come on. Daisy. Come here, baby. Daisy. Come here. Come here. Get with Daisy. Come on, Daisy. Daisy, come on. Come here. She's just standing there. Come on, Daisy. Come on, Daisy. Come here. Come here, baby girl. Want to say hello to everybody? Act doing that. Act. Look at her. How'd you make of that? I'll need to make a badge for her. I've not made a badge for her. See how I've got badges? I'll need to go in and do that today. Make a wee Daisy badge because I've got Mr. Mike and Poppy, so some of yous might be getting a Daisy badge next to your name. if yous want, that is. Wee Daisy badge. She's hilarious. She's got a cheeky face. She knows if she comes over me, that's it. It is a trap and she'll just get kissed. Oh, isn't they great though? She knows she'll just get kissed. And she's still got the amazing puppy smell on her, so it's you just cannot resist her. This is it, Opie. Mind I held that guy's ladder that was up the loft. I had the fear though, I did have the fear. What was he doing? Was he insulating? I can't mind. But it was a young guy and he was going up the loft anyway. And see if my son's going up the loft to get the Christmas stuff, now I've got to hold the ladder because I've got the fear So he was up the loft, and I says to him, "Look, son," I says, "I'm going to need to hold this ladder for you," I says, "because I've got the theory up there." I wasn't like that watching his ass or nothing. You know, I was just holding a ladder. Watch that woman. So I hope my car's alright, eh? I hope my car passes the bloody MOT, and it should do. Hope my car's alright. I hope they don't say that it's effed. I hope they hoover it out, but sometimes they hoover it out, which is really nice of them. Get a wee hoover. I should be getting word of my new car soon. Ralph, gorgeous Ralph, good morning, good morning. Ralph, Daisy was in the background there doing her thing. That's Poppy. It's all going in my house. Yeah, I know, I'm minded. Do you know, I've kind of gave up. I've got too much. I've not got time for a love life anymore. Even loving myself, I've not got time for it anymore. No time for that shenanigans. The only thing I've got is time to sleep and time for a shower. That's it. See if I get a shower and I get a sleep, I'm thinking it's a good day. But here today, I slept longer. I must have slept right through the alarm. Luckily, I wasn't getting my grandson today, but do you know what? I must have been like in my sleepy mind knowing that I've not got the grandson and just turned the alarm off. Just slept. I was needing it though, so I slept till after 7 o'clock this morning. So that's good. And then I've got my oil on my hair, that's how it looks so dreadful. And then I'll go for a wee shower later. Is she at it in the background again? Wait, you see her? I can hear the shenanigans out there. Peter. 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 Wait a minute, you see where he is. Peter, are you still watching me, Mike? Are you still watching me?
Yeah, sure.
I'm doing my ironing. Yes, she's been running about all this time mental herself. This is it, guys. This is it. See, now she's in the mummy trap. See, now I can't put her down. Mummy loves you so much. My wee baby. You want her, Peter?
Yeah, I'm in here now.
She's been running about all this time then herself. Away she goes. Isn't she the cutest wee baby? I can't help but sit and kissing her. See when she start. Oh, Ralph, it's Bill. I try and keep it clean, but sometimes it's messy. But we live here, so you live in a house. A house is to be lived in. But isn't she a wee cookie pie? I can't get over her, how cute she is. Oh, this time I thought Peter was in there watching her and she's been just running wild. She's been having fun though, eh? They've been having fun. Jenny's in his house coat. In his house coat. Because that is early. What time is it? 9:30? It feels earlier than 9:30 actually. It does feel earlier than 9:30. As I say, I'm watching this document. Jenny, I don't know if you watch it or not, but It's I mean, I don't think it's for everybody, and I think it's very, very, very triggering for people. It's about Jimmy Savile, and it's on BBC iPlayer. The Reckoning it's called, so I've just started watching it. It just makes you angry. You know, I wish... I'm sad that the guy died before we all found out what he was, a monster. But I'm watching it anyway, but it's going to be triggering to watch. It's going to be very triggering. I've got 2 boxes, tubs here of clothes to get through. 2. Oh, thank you for saying that about my house, guys. Mind somebody was slagging my house. Somebody said it was all cheap shit. Remember? Somebody said my house was full of cheap shit. I was like, well, I'm poor. What do you expect? It might be cheap, but it looks nice. This is the stuff people say to me. You know, you just don't relax walking. That's what you get. That's what you get. And then mind my pure wine, my rack over there, it's my bottle rack, and I had 3 bottles of champagne, and I called it a champagne wall, and somebody took the piss out that too. Oh well. Do you know, them saying that to me might have made their day happy. Maybe they've been desperate, is it? Oh, thank you, Ashley. I told them to go and shite a hedgehog. That's right. That's right. I was very polite. I could have said a lot, but I just said that. You know what I mean? That's what I hoped. That's what you get. Either that or a pineapple, something jaggy. Aye. So I don't know what I'm doing the rest of the week, guys. Every day I just don't know what I'm up to, but I'm hoping my breathing's going to be okay. It's not been the best, and you know, I worry about that. It's not been the best, but I have been really, really busy, so it could be that. And I've had a bit of a cold as well, so it could be that too. So after this, I'm just going to have a relaxing day, I suppose. I tried to do some knitting. I did try and do some knitting the other day. Guess what happened? She was away with the bloody knitting. She did her face in my knitting, biting it and stuff. I was like, that's it, so I can't knit now for a good 6 months, 7 months. She's took over the house this week. She's took over the bloody house. But Bill love that. I mean... Oh, here's my Tingle Pink. I've got my Talking Friday as well. Oh my God. I've got my talk. That's going to be difficult. I'll just need to look. They're a bunch of nice people, so if I make mistakes and stuff like that, I hope nobody heckles me. Edge of Versamar, good morning. I hope I don't get heckled. And don't think for 1 minute you don't get heckled, because I told you there's a guy there that's for an observatory up in Dundee. Jenny, observatory up in Dundee he works. And he always wears a kilt, the man. And one guy was up doing a talk about something. And he stands up and he's like, no, you're wrong there. That's wrong information and stuff. So I hope he doesn't stand up and give me that. I'll cry. I'm just trying to do a talk for 10 minutes. Leave me alone. And I come on and I talk to you, and I don't feel worried or nervous or nothing like that. So, do you know what I said? I said to the guy, this is just me. I said, I'll just need to picture you all naked. I did say that. Yeah, I know everyone. I know. Oh, Ralph's asking me a question. Yes, I did try the taco seasoning, Ralph, but I had it on a burger and it was lovely. I've got it in that cupboard right there. It's lovely, so it is. I tried it on a burger. I've never had a taco in my life. Yeah, Jenny, you'll see him. He always wears a kilt, the man, and he comes down for Dundee down here, some Fridays, for the club. And this guy says his whole living room is just filled with TVs and recorders, video recorders, videotapes and stuff. He's got every launch there has ever been. He's been to NASA. He's met astronauts. So he's done. The guy knows a lot, and he works in the observatory, so he can tell you every constellation in the sky, and he's just a very, very intelligent man. But he heckled a man. He was like, "No, that's wrong information." So I'm just hoping I'll win this. It's my NASA jacket, so I do love my NASA jacket. And I said to the wee woman who's like the chairperson, I said, see, even if I mess up, I says it's something, it's the thing that I'm passionate about. Everybody's got their own things that they love. Like some people, it's like Saturn, they absolutely love Saturn. Some people are more like constellations and stuff. But me, it's like the NASA missions, the Apollo missions, that's my favourite. And my NASA jacket. And I hardly ever wear it because it's like an ornament. It's to be seen and never wore. So hopefully I'm going to be alright. I'm first up talking anyway. I'm first up. So, and I'm going to have to sit down, right? This is the thing. What do you think about this, right? I'm going to need to sit down to do the talking. Now, most people that walk about, walk. I can't do that, right, with my leg. I just can't. So I'm going to need to sit down while I'm doing my talk. So do you think I should say everybody, hi everyone, I'm sitting down to do this talk because I've got like a metal rod down my leg and it's hard for me to be walking. Because I don't want them thinking, look at her being dead lazy, fat lazy lassie just sitting there. I maybe just say that and then I feel better that they know there's a reason why I'm doing the talk sitting down. Because I would hate people to think, oh, look at her. Open-minded, yes, it's in front of the whole club. I have to do this talk. It's in front of the whole astronomy club. No, there's teachers, there's people that do physicists, there's mathematicians, there's all sorts of people there. Very intelligent folk, very, very intelligent folk. And then there's me at the front. Hey, that's my drawers. I'm not going to hang my drawers on camera. Then there's me doing a talk. But one time, the last time there was a talk with the members, a man had brought in one of his books for childhood. It was like a book about the solar system or something like that he had, now his age, he's had for a child, and he's kept this book. So he done, Hannah, good morning, my beautiful Hannah, it's lovely to see you. So he done a talk all about this book that he's got. You know what I mean? So we do stuff like that. And mine's, as I say, even if I mess it up, I'm passionate about my jacket. Is my most beautiful thing. So I'm going to kind of show them the jacket first and show them the American flag, and that you can turn it inside out in case there was a crash landing. They could turn their jacket inside out, and then people will be able to rescue them seeing the colour of your jacket. I'm going to show them that on the side there's a patch, but there's like 2 bullets in the pocket. I love that, but they're plastic bullets. They're not real bullets. But just because I've never even held a gun or seen a real gun in my, well, I've seen police with real guns, but I've never actually seen like handguns or anything. So this has got like wee bullets in the jacket, and I just feel badass. Look at me. That's a bullet. Aye. Oh, Hannah, I'm just hoping I'm alright. I'm just hoping. There will be pictures. They take pictures. They actually took pictures of our meeting the last time, and all you can see in it is my foot. You can see everybody else, and you can see my foot and my yellow cardigan, right? And it reminded me of Monsters Inc. If any you have seen Monsters Inc. And the wee green guy with the one eye. Every time they were getting a picture, you just see a bit of him, and he'd be like, "Look at me! I'm on the cover of a magazine." That was like me. It was like just my foot you could see. I don't think I don't think I'd be able to record it. They might record it. They might record it. If they do, I'll let you see. But I'm going to be stuttering and all the rest of it. But I'm going to give it a go. As I say, see when I first joined the club, I was out my comfort zone just to go to a club myself. Golf for girl, I've been thinking about you. I hope that the weather's alright. If you don't know, there's another like big storm coming towards Golf for girl, and they've just got back on their feet for the last one. So I've got my fingers crossed that it misses you, Golf for girl. I think once I start my talk, I'll be fine. I just hope I don't have any misinformation out there. I don't think I have. And there's a lot of things about like the patches that people haven't realised. I mean, you've seen like the Apollo 11 patch, for instance, right? Everybody's seen the Apollo 11 patch, and you see there's an eagle landing on the moon, right? Now, that first patch was the first patch that never had the astronauts' names on it. And the reason for that was because they wanted the mission to be for all of mankind. The eagle on it, you might not have noticed, but it's holding an olive branch in its talons, right? And that symbolises a peaceful landing and peace to mankind as well, right? But that badge was originally, they changed the badge because the first badge they done for Apollo 11, the eagle was holding the olive branch in its mouth and the talons were like that, but they felt as if it looked a bit aggressive. So they changed it to that. So things like that. Maybe people haven't noticed these kind of wee things in the badges. Oh my God, Golf for girl. Oh God, see, we've had a bit of flooding here, but nothing like nothing like what you get. Oh my God, stay safe. Oh, see, that's scary. I mean, we've got floods, but we've not got like scary weather. I've got the water dripping in from my ceiling though, but oh my God, I hope you're all right, Golf for girl. Oh. So wee things like that about the Apollo badges that I'm going to be talking about that people maybe not noticed. But it's getting the astronauts' names correct because some of their names are quite hard. I know. I hope everything's alright.